Bienvenidos a otro episodio de Los Compas Podcast. Welcome to another episode.
A holy
Los Compas
episode.
Podcast. Oh,
a holy episode.
Shoot, hey. I don't know about that one, Chief.
We all about Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, God. Amen. Today,
we all unholy out here.
Hey, but
I don't know what side of the bed this fool got out of, but
who, me? Okay, y'all. Sorry. Before we get into this, welcome back, everyone. It's nice to see, or if I could see you guys, be nice to see you again. We got your usual host, Compa Nan, and myself, Compa Miguel.
Let's bring back the dales.
For those of you that don't know, apparently today is Ash Wednesday. Hence my boys over here are, saying it's holy today, but they don't even got ashes on their foreheads. What's up with that? What's up?
Where's your ash?
That's because I put lotion on, so it's not. It ain't ashy anymore.
Lotion and ash don't combine, so it rubbed off.
Yeah, facts.
It's a different kind of ash. What do you mean?
Oh,
shit.
Well, if that's the case, then I didn't go.
This dude.
Same, man. I didn't go. I have a personal reason. A lot of people will probably disagree with my reasoning on why I didn't get the ash. But it's it's my reason. I just don't like.
Bitch.
Yeah, I'm just a bitch, to be honest. I just don't like having anything on my face because I feel that it just brings attention to me, even though I know it doesn't. Especially on the day to day where everybody has it. But I'm just very self-conscious, and I always feel like I'm being stared at for some reason, and it just makes me feel uncomfortable. So, adding the ash to my forehead, I just feel like it's bringing attention to me, and I get fucking very nervous and uncomfortable. And it's not even just ash. Any type of stuff on my face, so face paint, for example. I really hate face paint. I avoid that shit at all costs, just because, it just makes me feel uncomfortable. And I know... No, go ahead.
What you're telling me is you're never gonna get a face tattoo.
Nah, bro, never. Exactly.
I will never see a teardrop under those eyes.
Unfortunately, not. Not even a fake one either.
Damn.
I can't. I don't know. I know it.
Real one. Never mind.
Oh, I mean, the actual.
Like an actual,
it's a stupid reason for sure, but I don't know. I get very, very fucking nervous, and I just start feeling very uncomfortable having something on my face.
But what if no one's gonna see you?
What do you mean?
What if you go straight to your source of the ash and come back?
That's true. But look, I feel like my thing is if I go to church, I never enjoyed doing the ash. I feel like I was always kind of forced to do it. And now as an adult, obviously I have the freedom to be able to decide if I want to do it or not. So if I go, I feel like I'm forced to go. And in the end, is that really different than not going at all? If I don't go, or if I force myself to go, I feel like it's the same thing because I'm not there for the right reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen to that.
I mean, to be honest, I did not see a single person today with ashes on their forehead.
No,
we talked about it. We talked about it, a little bit. Bro. We kind of scratched the surface,
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you guys about it too. It's do you think our
generation,
modern, or quote unquote, culture, I wouldn't say American culture, but our, I guess, Catholic / Mexican or Hispanic culture, mixed in with this United States culture kind of thing.
Yeah.
Has it kind of devalued that? Has it de-emphasized, the importance of participating in days like Ash Wednesday or going to get the ash or has it just kind of opened up the fact that we don't got to do this to really be considered, Catholic or...
Yeah, because I mean, there's other ways to show it. Ash Wednesday is just one thing that's celebrated, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you could do to kind of show your appreciation to God or to the religion itself. And it could just be it could be a similar situation to my thing where I just feel uncomfortable doing it just because of my stupid reason, but other people might have other reasoning similar to it too, and it could just be that generation. It just because of that reason is just not going it on. It's slowly transitioning out because of it. As to the previous generations where our parents they forced us to go, or they really taught the kids to do it, and now they all went, so that's why it was full at the time. But now that's like kind of slowly dying out because that next generation of kids is kind of like looking at things with a like different perspective.
I can see that. I mean, growing up, like for sure, we were, or I was at least, forced to go to church, forced to participate in everything.
Yeah, same.
Whether it be Ash Wednesday, the Fridays, after that, then Good Friday, Easter Sunday, all that stuff, Palm Sunday, all that stuff. I think now, like with our generation and maybe the generations after us still a little bit, it's like I think people our age, maybe a little bit older, they've had kids, and instead of like forcing their kids to go what they went through, it's more like, hey, now you have a choice. It's like you can grow up and you can learn about all these different things, and then when you're an adult, you can go choose whatever you want to follow, whatever you believe in, kind of thing. With my parents specifically, it's like they would always say, it's like, oh, baptize your kids within the first year, or like even the first like few months, because if not, like, they could go to hell if, for reason A, reason B, for somebody don't make it like, past that first year or something, kind of thing, I know that was like one of the big things my parents used to push, and then they kind of like just stopped, they kind of like maybe kind of grew accustomed to like modern times and let that die down a bit.
And I mean, you guys are older now, so I mean, it's not like they can still force you to do these things. So now they understand. Like, I mean, they're gonna do their own thing now. So
force us to baptize our kids, kind of thing, or whatever, whatever you want to go. I mean, I don't know how it is Mexico. I know you two have both been to Mexico recently. I don't know how you guys see, I guess, the religious culture over there, if it's still strong, or maybe if it's kind of dying down a bit, or
I mean,
it's still pretty strong out there.
Yeah, if I was like, for me personally, like the town I'm in has a very strong like religious root. Like it's like everyone in the town goes to church on Sundays. You hang out in the plaza, and then like you make a day out of it. Like it's not like, I think here it was like, okay, it's Sunday, like, oh, we gotta go to church, and then that was it. Like sometimes you would go do something afterwards. If not, sometimes you just go straight home. Or you'd go, like, I don't know, like visit family or whatever. But like it was just kind of like a routine. Whereas like I feel like in Mexico, from the times I've been there, like it's still a routine, but it's not like a routine that's dreaded. It's like a routine that people look forward to. It's like it's like, okay, Sunday's more of like, it's a celebration day.
Yeah, it feels like a celebration.
Yeah, like every day, every Sunday, it just feels like they're celebrating. Whereas like here, it's like you kind of just go because like you're just accustomed to, like, that's just the way I feel.
It feels more like a. And like I don't know. I was gonna say that. I don't know if that's like a good way to say it, if that's like an offensive way to say it, but that's honestly how it feels like.
Yeah, like I know my parents. They were raised a certain way. They were told, when you grow up, raise your kids a certain way. Blah blah blah. Like I get that, and like so we were all raised in a very Catholic household. I was baptized, communion, confirmation, all that. Now it's like looking towards my future. It's like, am I even gonna get married in a Catholic church? Like, considering that, like, Veronica is not Catholic, and I am. And I say the word Catholic loosely because I don't go to church every Sunday. I don't follow a lot of things. But I do have still that, upbringing in Catholicism. So it's like, I still know, like 10 Commandments and like 7 Sacraments, like all this shit, considering today's Ash Wednesday and Lent. Like, it's one of the things I still follow. That's part of the religion. I know me and my sister, we've had conversations with my mom. It's like, there's a lot of stuff that like I don't agree with in the Catholic Church. They're very like, it's this way or nothing. And I think if someone is teaching that, like, I don't think it can come with good, like, in it to a point. So like we've had these deep conversations with my mom, and I think she's kind of getting the idea where it's like she did her job raising us, and that's all she can ask for. I'm not saying she raises wrong, she raises right, because of this one aspect of life. Like this can't be like the biggest deciding factor of like if she was a great mom or not.
It kind of plays in with like how essentially you mentioned how your parents raise you. So your parents raise you with the hopes that you grow up to be like a responsible adult that's good, like does good things in life, that it's respectable to other people, that treats people like right. So that's how every parent would want their kid to grow up. For example, for you, your parents, I'm sure, raised you in a way where they would hope that you would follow religion a certain way, or like I mentioned, like you grow up to be a nice, responsible, respectful person. So once you grow up, they have no control of that anymore. So it's just they just hope that whatever they taught you was good enough, in a way. Once you get to that point in life, they just have to essentially have confidence that in the way that they brought you, they have that trust in you to do those things, whether it be like religion wise.
They did their role,
they essentially did their job. Now they just need to have the confidence in you to be able to do those things. I'm sure, like, you will, just from knowing you as a friend for all these years, like, you're a respectable person. Like, you're a fucking good guy. Religion wise, I don't really know because we don't really talk about religion. Like, but that's just our thing. Like, we're not as religious as our parents.
I was gonna say that too. Like,
no, and just to, like, finally close it with the religious portion of it. I mean, they did a good enough job, and I'm sure it's the same with you. Like, for my parents, for example, like, I feel like they did enough job to kind of instill enough of the religious side of me where I still know what's right and wrong in terms of like the really, like, the Catholic portion of it. I still know what's right. I know that I should be going to church more often. I just, like, don't do it just because I don't know. To me, like you mentioned before, it does feel like a chore to me. So I feel like I need to find my own way to kind of, like, accept the religion in the ways that, like, I feel like it's still respectable enough, but just, like, where it doesn't feel like a chore. And I feel like that's how it should be. Like, everybody should be able to find their own way to kind of find that way of the way of God, I guess. Kind of find their own way to kind of do it instead of just doing it a certain way where it's kind of, like, forced and it feels like a chore.
Yeah. I was going to say another thing is, like, I feel like growing up, like, you were always told, like, politics and religion, that's one thing you never bring up when, like, conversing, because it's like, I mean, I can honestly, like,
it's just something we're never going to agree on, like, as a society.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, it's something, like, it can make or break anything just because you don't have the same point of view as someone. So it's kind of always, like, something like, okay, they're religious, cool, like, fuck it, like, let them do their thing, like, I don't care. Or vice versa. Or same with, like, politics, like, oh, that's what I think. Well, this is what I think. Like, it's not going to, change the way I feel about someone unless it's, like, directly impacting me. And,
I was going to say, I think if you can talk about those difficult subjects with your friends, that your friendship is, like, on a different level kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
You can respectfully, or even with the stranger, you can respectfully, obviously, listen to their opinions and you express your opinions, and, you agree to disagree. It's just, like, that's a whole new level of, like, just maturity, basically.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you can see it's just missing even in our political system, to see both parties kind of go at each other's throats, and at the end of the day, nothing really gets done. You see different religions going at each other's throats, and nothing really gets done. And, that propagates down to general public, and that's all I have to say.
Yeah. Yeah. It's it's definitely a touchy subject now. A lot of the people that talk about religion, probably not going to agree with this, but that's fine, Everybody has a different view on how they do things.
And that's what makes the world so different. It makes it go round and round. Okay, that's not true. That's gravity, but...
Hey, but what are you guys giving up for Lent, though?
Okay, hear me out. I've been a person
I don't want to.
That instead of giving up something,
he's going to do something before you
do something that might help, like, the community or, like, some group of people in some way, kind of thing.
Like what do you...
Have I followed through that? No.
Yeah, I was like, so what the fuck are you doing?
I mean, I just started today, though.
I mean, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, in years past, I've done that.
Oh, yeah.
But I've only done things to kind of, like, benefit myself. Wow. But I like to do things like not benefit myself, but, like,
so selfish.
Like be healthier. Like, instead of giving up soda, it's like work out every day, or meditate every day, or read every day.
Yeah, I get you.
But that's kind of, like, not really. I don't know. People wouldn't agree with me because it's not really something special or unique. Yeah, so that's why I kind of want to do, like, community service. Maybe not, like, every day, but, like, every weekend kind of thing.
You could give me $1 every day for 40 days,
okay,
or $5 if you want.
Okay, $5 that adds up. That's like 200 right there, I think.
Hey, I'm down.
But yeah, I just maybe I also don't understand where the whole giving up something for Lent came from. Like, I don't know. I'm not a big...
Well, see, Miguel, open up the Bible,
or, like, the whole story.
Go to section.
Hey, man, I tried once and I couldn't.
Page 340, John 234.
I knew you were going to bring up John. I knew you were going to bring up John, bro.
I tried reading the King James version of the Bible, so I heard that one's, like, really difficult to read.
Yeah.
Just because of like the wording and the English in that one.
Mine is a typical like give up chips, give up soda, give up essentially all the unhealthy shit that I be eating all the time. I need to give up. Oh, I'm definitely gonna give up soda for 40 days. But I just need to give that shit up in general because I've been drinking too much. I drink it like way too much, and it's hard, man. It's hard to fucking. I always fucking break.
Oh my god! I looked up your question real quick about why, but it is belief that it's a sign of sacrifice and to test their self-discipline, just like Christians believe that it is to represent Jesus Christ's sacrifice when he went to the desert to pray and fast for 40 days.
Oh yeah,
before later dying on the cross. So so he like fasted and prayed for 40 days.
Exactly,
so it's
Miguel.
As a Christian, like you're over here trying to sacrifice and be disciplined for 40 days as well.
Yeah, Miguel. If God could do it for 40 days, you could do it for 80 days.
Wait, is it God or Jesus?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Okay, there's a difference right there.
So then my question is: so you're not giving anything up, Miguel?
I'm gonna give up being mean to my friends.
That's something though. That's something.
It won't last though. It won't last.
No, but that's like the perfect thing to give up because it's so hard to give up. That's exactly the kind of thing that you should give up. The thing that tempts you the most.
Judging people,
Yeah,
not that I judge
judging all that up.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard something else. I was like,
if I were to give up something that is difficult for me, or hurts me, I guess, I'd say it'd be eating any kind of sweets because that's like my go-to comfort food. So every day, like,
well, I mean, there's a bigger reason why you should be giving that up, no?
I don't know, bro. What are you trying to say?
Damn, bro, shots fired.
Where are you going with that one? Where are you going?
I was hoping that you would say it. Don't make me say it.
No, mother.
He's like, not big. You better you say it.
See, I can't be nice anymore. I can't be nice. See,
let me drop the mic.
Can't be nice when you got fucking friends like this.
Yeah.
Where are you going with it? Because I don't know. There's like two different ideas in my head right now. One is like I feel like you're trying to tell me to lose weight or some shit,
Nah,
and the other one is because my blood sugar might be a little too high.
Yeah, mainly that one.
He's mainly looking out for your health, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You don't care. You don't care what you look like.
Look, I'm just nibbling here and there. It's not like how I used to, down like a freaking milkshake with like a layer of fudge on top and some whipped cream, and then on top of that like another layer of fudge and shit.
Look, Miguel, ugly, beautiful. I like the way I like you for who you are. That's it.
All right. Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna neither confirm nor deny if you're ugly or beautiful, though.
I mean, if you're throwing both choices out there,
Yeah, you're right. I'm leaning more towards the other one more than the other.
Damn.
I won't say which one though.
As for me,
all right, guys, that's it for today's episode. We're calling it a night.
There's one I'm thinking I'm more giving up on my fucking friends.
No,
we gave up on you a long time ago. Just kidding. Hey, for the record, Anon started this. All right.
Okay, then why are you shooting at me? Shoot at him.
Yeah, for real. I think you took. I started it, but you're taking it too far now, bro.
Damn.
Me? Taking it too far? What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
All I did was make a joke about ending the podcast, but you're going deep.
Oh, you're gonna go with that? That's the joke. No, I'm not rewinding like 5 minutes back. All right.
Damn.
Yeah, you know it. That's why you're fucking deflecting over here.
Nah, bro.
All right, I'm sorry. What do you
know that skill?
That's not a.
What do you say?
That's not a Pokemon move.
Oh. All right, continue.
All right, Moy. What are you giving that, Moy? I want to hear something good, though, Moy.
I don't want to talk.
I want to hear something good because you might be the most religious one out of the three of us. But that's not saying much either.
Not really.
What?
No. Oh, did I just open a can of worms here, or what? Who's offended? Who's offended right now? Hernan?
Hernan, apparently.
I'm over here. I'm getting mad because I feel like I'm the least religious and shit. I'm like, no, he's not. I am.
I said the most religious.
He said most.
Oh shit, my bad. I heard
this dude.
I was like, actually, out of us three, yeah, but it doesn't say much with you two being in the group.
What's that supposed to mean?
You guys don't do shit.
Damn.
Hey, what do you mean? Never mind, I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna stop. No.
Point being is I'm giving up. The biggest one that I had to give up was Starbucks.
I remember that one.
But look,
because it became a daily thing.
You're fake.
Yeah.
No.
Fake. I have Starbucks every day. I have Starbucks every morning, whether it be a refresher. It's usually a refresher, and then once in the blue moon, I get a coffee. I go to Starbucks every day. Me and my coworker go to Starbucks every fucking morning.
Oh, whether that's I go, you get the teas.
Either I go or she goes, and then it's bad. So one, hopefully, I'm gonna become a millionaire after this 40 days because I should be saving hella money.
Right, you know that's just gonna go towards shoes anyway. So
shut your bro. I'll come back to the shoes.
That's what you should give up. Buy your shoes.
Oh, 40 days.
Is there anything dropping in 40 days?
Yeah, a lot dropping in 40 days.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that.
Nah, bro. That's what you should be giving up. That's gonna save you some money.
Shut up. So I'm giving up Starbucks, but in that I was like, oh, fuck, I'm just gonna give up all drinks aside from water. So I'm drinking water for 40 days only. Like that's it. No sugar, no juice, no anything.
Now water cleanse.
You should give up all fluids for 40 days.
To just all water diet.
This guy just wants to kill me. Okay. And then no fast food whatsoever.
Damn, that's gonna be hard. That's a good Lent.
To Miguel's point, I didn't do it today, but I want to do like at least 30 to 45 minutes of activity, like not at work. Like at work, I'm like active and then I'm doing stuff, but like when I get home, like I don't do shit. I just sit down and watch TV or get online or whatever. So I kind of want to, before I sit down and don't do anything, make myself do something for at least 30 to 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's good.
Damn, bro, you're kind of inspiring me right here, bro.
For real, I feel inspired too.
I like want to do it, but I don't have a why. Without a why, I feel like I'm gonna give up. You know, like part of me was like, I'm gonna give up video games for the next 40 days
at EDC.
I don't think I can give up.
He could do it now.
40 days,
and not feel weird.
I might give up TikTok for 40 days. Who knows? Social media.
I give up what?
Give up social media for 40 days. But
I've given up. I went.
That's where I get my news
for 40 days.
I can't get at this point in my life. I can't give up TikTok, man. I can't. I'm addicted.
Yeah, hey, that's a problem right there.
That is a problem.
Okay.
But how else am I gonna promote Los Compas?
Hey, you're right.
Smoke signals.
Hey, speaking about that, I got a.
Speaking of,
no, go ahead.
Okay. No, speaking. No,
we're both speaking of those.
Los Compas, you know. Are we going the same direction or no?
No, we're not.
Okay.
We're going. We're going like that, bro.
You guys are at a fork in the road.
Well, mine's a topic. Yours seems more like an announcement. I don't know if you want to say something.
We can wait till then. That way.
All right. You know, that sounds cool. That's cool.
I think it sounds easier on our editor.
That's true.
Fuck the editor.
You know what? Fuck yeah, bro. I could completely edit you out of the podcast, man.
Are you ready to run? Sorry. Go ahead.
Don't disrespect me.
Hold on. Sorry, old savior. What were you saying?
I'm gonna make this look funny. I'm gonna just mute him the whole time. He's just gonna be moving his mouth, but nothing's gonna be coming out. Exactly. I found this sick ass video. I don't know have you guys watched that new Velma show that was on HBO Max, or have heard of it at least?
I've heard of it. That's it.
You've heard of it?
Heard of what?
I have a Velma show. So it's like a Velma. It's like Scooby Doo universe. Okay. But so it's a show Velma, but it doesn't have Scooby in it, or at least I don't think so from what I've seen. Unless he's like on a fucking Easter egg or last episode, but it also doesn't have a Shaggy. It has a different character that's in his place that dresses exactly like Shaggy, but it's not like him. He was just completely replaced. So it's like I want to say it's a spinoff. It just does its own thing. It tries to be a lot edgier, a lot more like modern comedy. It's I think rated one of the most lowest fucking percentages on Rotten Tomato at the moment. I think. Yeah. Like just like everybody hated that shit, but because of that, it gained a lot of attention and a lot of people watched it, and so I think they renewed for like a second season because of how much fucking views the show got. Even though it was horrible and it got rated so low, it just garnered a shit ton of attention and it got people to watch it just to check it out to see if it was mad. I'm not really here to talk about the show itself. The video I watched was like very creepy video where it shows Velma in that universe for that show, and then it shows the wannabe Shaggy walks in with a new dog, and the new dog looks exactly like Scooby Doo, and he's like, "Hey, look, I just brought home this dog," and Velma's like, she makes some like stupid comment about it, But then she like starts having like these like weird flashbacks about like Scooby-Doo existing in like their old universe, where like the old like 90s or like 80s Scooby-Doo, how they used to look like. It would like cut and do flashbacks to that like old Velma. It was just fucking weird. And then all of a sudden it shows like not even just the old Scooby-Doo, but like all the iterations of the Scooby-Doo that have been going on in the past, like all the animated shows. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's going on here? It's kind of weird. The scene ends up like she's just like very nervous and she's just like freaking out, up to the point where she just like runs out of the house, and you see her on the street. On the opposite side down the street, there's like a shadowy figure, and it's Scooby that's right there. But he looks like very fucking weird, very demonic. He has like a blood on his face. And then there's like a cutaway where it shows this fucking Fred with like a deep ass bite on his neck, like bleeding out. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? And it turns out that there's like a name for what Scooby is, and it's called an Anunnaki. And there's like a whole description of what specifically that is that we can maybe talk about on another episode. But essentially, Velma's having these flashbacks to the very original Scooby-Doo where they're having a good time, but then she starts questioning Scooby and like why he can talk. She's like talking to the others. She's like, do you guys ever notice that like Scooby's like able to talk? Do you guys ever wonder why that is? And everybody's like, yeah, you know what, Velma? That's true. Like, why does Scooby, like, why is he able to talk? And then you see Scooby, like, kind of eyeing them, like, what the fuck? Like, why are they questioning me? Because of that, he is like, why are you questioning me? And then he kills, like, pretty much the whole gang. And he kills Velma. Because of that, he starts, like, a new iteration of them, which would be, like, the second show that came out after that original Scooby-Doo. And then he's like, I did it so like people would forget that I was able to talk, or that people wouldn't question me, and pretty much start fresh. And then the second iteration comes and they're having a good time like always. And then all of a sudden again, Velma starts questioning again. She's like, why is Scooby able to talk? Why is he doing these things? The fucking gang starts questioning again as well. And it's because of Velma. She's the one that starts it. And then Scooby again, she's like, fuck, they're onto me again. And then he fucking kills them again. He starts the next iteration, which is the next animation that would come out, the next show. And it's just a constant, like every iteration of Scooby that Scooby would create, Velma keeps on questioning why Scooby's able to talk, or he just keeps fucking like, she keeps like trying to figure out why he's able to do that. And it just goes up to the point where it's like the last iteration, which is the new Velma show, where he explains everything to her. He's like, yeah, man, like you keep questioning me and my existence and why I'm able to talk, and it keeps messing up my world that I create. So I am forced to like kill you every iteration. And I'm hoping that this iteration I do things right, and the next time you won't question me. And then he fucking like ends up killing her again. And then he starts another iteration. So it's just like fucking, what the fuck is going on here? It's just like a mind fuck. And I mean, it's true from like the actual shows. I mean, you always wonder why fucking Scooby is able to talk. Like why can he talk as a dog?
Where the fuck does it come from?
Watch it. It's an animation. It's
no,
fucking,
but like,
it's
how did this topic even come to fruition?
What do you mean? Like, how did I bring this up?
Yeah.
It's just something I wanted to talk about.
Oh, well, because originally, I think like you and Miguel wanted to say something, and then I was like, oh, like Miguel made it seem like you guys were talking about the same shit.
No, I literally said that we were going separate paths.
I know, but I figured like, oh, okay, like maybe, I don't know, something triggered both of them to think of something. And
no, we just happened to talk at the same time.
And I was like, oh, what the fuck? Where am I going?
Yeah, man,
dude, no,
he said
everybody.
Fork in the road, he meant fucking like spiral down the road.
He said, he meant U-turn, go into a different dimension, and now we're here.
Yeah, no, I recommend everybody watch that video. Just search up like Scooby-Doo and then Anunnaki after it, and it'll take you directly to that video, and then you guys will kind of get a sense of what I'm talking about. But it's just fucking crazy, and it's always.
If I watch it tonight, will I still be able to go to sleep?
I don't think it's that scary. It's just like a mindfuck kind of.
Okay.
But I mean, it does have creepy aspects too, because they make Scooby look kind of weird, kind of freakish, like a demon. But so I just thought it was crazy because like Velma specifically would be the one that remembers all the time and like questions Scooby every single time a new iteration would come out. And at the like end with the newest Velma show, she kept having like flashbacks, like remembering all her past selves, and it showed like all her past selves with the different animation styles. And she would like freak out because of it. Just seeing Scooby was what made her freak out. Is because she would remember like all her past memories of fucking getting killed and remembering why Scooby could talk. So I thought that was pretty sick. It's pretty cool animation, so I recommend everybody watch that shit.
All right,
that sounds wild.
It's pretty dope.
Pretty scary.
A spooky, scary skeleton. Hey, we need to bring back. We need to bring back our scary sessions, where we just talk about scary shit all the time.
Bro, I don't know about that one.
We talk.
Don't you remember how our last live session went, and that person in the chat?
Oh shit! I forgot about that, dude. Hey, we need to invite that person. Set him up on the podcast.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I want to see how deep we can get with that guy.
Not very deep.
No pause.
I'm a dip.
Because did you end up watching that video he recommended?
No.
I could have sworn you would have watched that shit.
Look, if I wouldn't get so anxious all the time, yes. But since my mental health is at stake, I'm gonna go with the hard no.
So you're telling me you would never play the Ouija board?
Not anymore.
Oh, so you would have in the past. Have you ever done this shit? I feel like you have.
No, I've never done that shit. No,
no.
And if I haven't, I don't remember it, then this is why I'm so fucked up right now.
What about you, Moises? Would you ever do that shit?
Hard pass.
Yeah, same. I would never.
I've heard stories.
I'd be down. Oh, I think I remember a story that you guys told me about this shit. I think we talked about it in a pet podcast.
Yeah, I'm a low risk taker, and that seems like a high ass risk. So I'm cool.
The most I would do that's similar to something like that is I'd be down to go in a haunted house that's known to be a haunted house, just to see if I experience something. Just because,
bro, you used to live in one.
Nah, bitch, an actual one.
I don't know, bro. You said you heard some shit.
Nah, son. I wanna get those metal sticks and see if they like fucking point and it's like certain directions and shit.
Would you want to go to an abandoned insane asylum?
I'd be down, yeah, just to fucking experience it, dude. The closest thing I've ever done to something like that was one time on Halloween back in the little small town I lived in. Right now, there's a Dollar General, I believe, it's a Dollar General. But before that, there was a old like abandoned school that's there. Supposedly, the rumors about that school is that someone like was exorcised there in that school. I don't know if it's actually like happened during that when the school was open, but supposedly someone was exorcised, like the exorcist. It happened in there. And one Halloween, this was already way past after when it was like closed, this fucking like run down fucking shit everywhere. And we decided like, it's Halloween, fuck it, scary times, spooky season. Let's go in there, sneak in, climb over the fence and see if we experience anything. And we went in there and it was fucking creepy as hell, bro. It was scary. I was fucking trembling the whole time. I didn't want to be there. Like all the walls had fucking freaky writing about hell, fucking pentagrams everywhere. So at that point I was believing the stories that they said about like people doing exorcisms here. When we got to a portion where like it was near the bathrooms, the fucking stalls, if you let them go, they fucking slam hella hard. Like nobody was in the restrooms. Nobody was like opening doors or anything. And all of a sudden you hear a fucking door slam hella hard. And we freaked the fuck out, bro. After that, we booked it. Once we heard that shit, we booked it. We had to climb a fence, and the fucking fence was hella high. And we just like climbed over the fence, fucking ran. I remember one of my friends having tears in his eyes. So he was fucking scared for real. Like it wasn't fake, dude. We were fucking terrified. That's the closest that I've ever done something like that. It was pretty freaky.
Hey, Moy, please remind me why the hell we hang out with this dude.
I was about to ask the same shit.
Yeah, bro. Hey, so you guys are down or what?
No,
hard pass.
No, why not?
I'm already scared right now. I'm literally already just my anxiety's like skyrocketing, dude. Damn. From the story you just told, bro. I'm literally.
We gotta Dulce will be with us. She'll protect you. She's like
from what? She'll fucking she'll get me killed. Is what she'll do.
Yeah, for sure. But for sure, she will antagonize the ghost and make it worse. I know 100%.
Yeah,
she for sure will do something like that.
Yeah, you just convinced me to never go with you. Ever.
Why not? Let's do it. What's it a lifetime experience? If something gets attached to you, fuck
that's the thing, bro. Once in a lifetime. That's it. My lifetime's dead.
If something gets attached to me, that's worse. I'd rather die in the moment than something get attached to me.
Damn.
Have you not?
But what if but what if it's like a good spirit that attaches to you?
Have you not seen Death Note?
Death Note.
He just lingers there, looking at you.
So you're saying I have a chance to go in there and find a Death Note? Or the book.
No, he's completely wrong. I don't know where he got Death Note from all this, but
yeah, for real.
I'm just saying like the way that the demon just kind of sits there. That's what it would be like. Just
that's
your,
true.
your spirit just lingering. Yeah, just sitting there waiting for you, Miguel, to do something.
I don't know. I mean, maybe like that would be kind of cool, but like I'm picturing like
maybe like what? That, having a homie.
What's that one movie?
Like that would be cool.
There's the one movie where the ghost or the evil spirit was sitting on his shoulders the whole time, and so he'd always feel like heavy. And then finally, somebody took a picture, and like you could see the ghost on his shoulders, and it's hey yo, what the? Yeah.
You guys ever thought about putting a camera in your bedroom and having to record?
I've had that thought so many times that I've wanted to do it, but I'm always scared to find out.
And then you back out.
Because I'm scared to find something. I
don't want to find out.
Yeah.
I just want to do it to see how I sleep, but now I'm kind of scared. Thanks, guys.
So there's that I wanted to put a video camera and just put like an audio device where I just record noises to see if I hear something odd too. Like, what if you hear whispering and shit? That'd freak the fuck out for me, bro.
What if you do? What do you do then?
What if
exactly? Like, you move out, you burn the house.
Hey, pretty mama, let me whisper in here.
What?
Then you know it's a good time. Then you know it's a good ghost.
I don't know. I feel like once I heard that, I wouldn't be able to go back, dude. Like I think I'd freak out, man.
That's what. Nah, I mean, we always thought about doing that at Ian's house.
Oh yeah.
I still want to go to his house. I want to stay the night at that place that you guys said that a whole bunch of shit happened.
Fuck that.
I'm still down to do that. Ian, I know you're listening to this. Oh, at least I hope you are. let me come through. Bring it back to the Death Note. We obviously know that shit's fake as fuck. That shit don't exist. But for the people that don't know, Death Note is an anime. I know, nerdy shit. But essentially, this guy finds a book. Any person's name that he writes in the book, he could write the reason why or on how he dies, and it'll happen to him or it'll happen to that person. So essentially, you could target anybody you want. Just write their name, write the reason how they die, and it'll happen. Would you guys, if you guys came across that book, would you use it?
Knowing the cost of it, no.
Yeah, knowing the cost of it.
What's the cost of it?
You basically become the Shinigami as well. You don't get to go to heaven or hell. You're literally stuck in the between.
That's tough.
Bored for life, just like Ryuk was.
On one hand, you could do a lot of good from it, but who's to tell that your mind gets clouded and then you become what you hate the most out of it? You know, it's a very tricky situation.
I don't know. A lot of people are gonna tell you that you don't deserve to judge or kill people as much as they might deserve to be killed.
Who makes you? What is it? Judge, jury, executioner.
Yeah.
All right, so that's I wouldn't do it. I don't got the goods for it. I wouldn't be able to do it.
That sounds like some Ouija board type shit. So hard pass again.
It's a hard pass. Miguel,
would you go?
I don't know. You got that look about you. You got that look about you, bro.
No. I wouldn't.
Right.
But would you go to a card reader?
A card reader? I don't know. I don't really believe in card readers. What if they put a curse on you? What if?
So you believe in?
What if they hex you?
Ghosts and stuff, but
who said I believed in ghosts? I just said I want to see if I experienced something.
Oh my bad. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. Hey, get it right.
But if you're experiencing something, it's because you believe in it to an extent.
Yeah, that's true.
So I feel like you wouldn't be able to experience anything if you don't really believe in it.
Yeah,
you can experience fear that something might happen, and the fear itself might cause you to hallucinate that something was there.
That's true.
I don't know. I might do like card reader or like a palm reader, just for the heck of it. Yeah. But then I don't know. What if it comes out bad? You're like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's the risk again. Low risk. That's right. Low risk.
Miguel, would you ever consider putting a curse on someone, like going to a shaman or a witch and putting a curse on somebody? You know bro. That shit's real. I believe in that shit. I believe that people put curses on people all the time.
Look at the 49ers.
Oh my god.
No. And on that note, I'm not gonna get into it again.
No, but bro, I mean, yeah, I could believe in that.
There's a lot of shit that I could bring up about witches and stuff like that, but I know it's not a good idea to bring it up, so I won't.
Yeah, please don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't bring it up. There's a lot of sad stuff that goes along with this, so I'm not even gonna say it.
Yeah. On the next episode, I do want to bring up, if we remember, maybe I don't know. There's a recent podcast I listened to where they talk about the human consciousness and if it's real or not. and that shit fucking
Our
blew my mind,
conscious?
bro.
Damn, okay, that sounds kind of interesting.
It is, dude. It is. I need to go
Are
to
we
the
real?
episode. I was like, bro,
Are our eyes real?
Or like, is our mind? I don't know, man. All right, I'm done. We'll save it for the next one.
All right, guys.
Here you go. Did you have something to say?
I don't know if you guys are down. I'm thinking we should do a quick little contest for our listeners and viewers.
Okay.
We'd like to give out one of our Los Compas hoodies to one of our lucky followers, listeners, fans, whatever you want to call yourself.
Los Compaitos.
So look out later this week for a separate video where we maybe discuss the contest rules a little more in detail. I think a hoodie's a nice little prize. And gets our name out there as long as the person wears it, hopefully,
Yeah, true.
If not, well, I know. I've seen some people, be interested in our hoodies. Maybe they just can't afford it right now, or they just kind of forgot that it exists. But I kind of want to throw this out there again.
Damn, bro.
Get some momentum rolling behind our podcast, and it'll be fun. We'll have one lucky winner.
Sir.
So yeah, look out for that video where we determine the rules and how long we do this contest for, and win yourself a free hoodie. Our hoodies are made to order, so might take a second before you actually get it. But
damn.
No, I mean no shade. I'm just saying you'll get the size you want, the color you want, but not the design you want, because the design's obviously one of a kind.
Yeah, one of a kind, baby. That's who we are. We one of a kind.
Our hoodies are state of the art quality by Anon himself. He does everything out here. Edits,
bro.
Records, and stitches up sweaters.
Works in the shop late at night.
Oh yeah, sweatshop. We run sweatshops over here, baby. But on the
next podcast, we'll do arts and crafts. We'll each have arts and crafts, except Bernani's going to be in the sweatshop.
just working because that's his craft.
Hell yeah!
I think Moises says he was down to do Legos, and I'm going to do a puzzle that I actually have up here right now.
A fucking puzzle. You like Legos, Moises?
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's dope. Shit. Well, guys.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, if I had the money, I'd go back and do robotics and stuff,
Do robotics?
I don't. Yeah, that's my arts and crafts.
You're gonna battle the robots and shit? What the flowers?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to my girl.
Ah, that's thoughtful. That's cute.
So I gotta do something I like.
That looks complex as hell. That looks complex as hell, man.
How many pieces is it, Wayne?
939. Oh shit, that's quite a bit.
What?
It comes with the base too, or what?
Stems too, or what?
Yeah, it looks like it has stems. That looks like the easiest part of the whole thing, though.
Low key, yeah. I think like every little bud is its own little piece too. Hey man, don't lose a piece. Do not lose a piece.
I know.
That's always the worst part. It's like when you build shit and then you're left with a fucking screw, and you're like, oh fuck, is this gonna make it fall apart?
It's an extra one, okay?
Jeez.
Yeah, bro. They always provide extras.
Shit, you're right. All right, guys, we're gonna end it here. Talking about Lent. I really hope you guys don't give up our podcast for 40 days, that would be very unfortunate. So we support your Lent, just don't give up the podcast. That's it. But
amen.
Appreciate it again, guys. Episode 35, down the bag or down the hatch or down the whatever. I don't know, down somewhere.
In the books.
In the books. Let us know. Give us a recommendation on if you guys want to hear Moises or if you guys want Moises and Miguel to join me in a spooky hunt, find a ghost in an abandoned mansion or abandoned asylum, and do some grave encounters.
Doing a live podcast from a haunted.
I'll be down, bro. Don't give me ideas. All right, guys. Man. Let us know. Do we do a live episode podcast when we get together and live stream from a haunted asylum? Let us know. And we might do it. We might just do it. Also, guys. Sorry, guys. Give us a 5-star rating on the podcast. Give us a 5-star rating on Spotify. Hey, leave a comment too, Let us know how we're doing. If we're doing a bad job, let us know. If we're doing a good job, let us know. Hey, whatever. Negative comments help too. So, hey, fuck it. Leave a negative comment. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't. And then, follow our TikTok, Instagram. You know where to find us. That's it, guys. We appreciate you guys joining every week.
Keep posting your thoughts because we might get haunted over this next week.
I'm about to curse both. I'm gonna curse both of them so that they want to go do it.
That makes
no. Then they have no choice. Yeah, I put a curse on you guys that controls your mind and puts the thought of doing it in your head, and then it's gonna make you want to do it.
Man, hit the like, subscribe, hit the little bell.
I'm putting my sister in my death note, bro.
When we post, and keep me your thoughts and prayers, because apparently I'm out. But thank you to everyone that listens. Again, I'm shouting out my girl Yahida because she still listens.
Yeah, shout out Yahida. Thank you for the comment.
Yeah, thank you. We really appreciate it. Yeah, that's all I got.
Miguelitos, take us out.
All right. You already know. Join us next week on the best podcast you listen to all week. Los Compas. Might be debatable, but we're going to manifest it. We're manifesting right here. Might not be today. Might not be tomorrow. Might not be next week or next month. But one day we'll be number one in entertainment on Spotify and Apple Music. All right. You heard it here, folks.
Yes, sir. Peace out, guys. Catch y'all next time.
Deuces.
Deuces.